Thank you.
Jasmine.
Hi, just a minute. All right, ma'am, tell me your name,
Jasmine.
your full name.
Jasmine Montaño Granados.
All right, ma'am, you were here today for an initial appearance on a charge involving leaving the scene of an accident that resulted in death. This is the time for your initial appearance. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You do have the right to an attorney in this matter. I am going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you have counsel seated with you for purposes of the hearing here today. I've had an opportunity to review some information provided by pretrial services. They prepare a report that tells me a little bit about you as well as the circumstances of the offense. I've also had a chance to review the state's recommendation in this case. They're asking for a $50,000 cash or secure bond. You do have family and or friends in the courtroom today as well, ma'am. I know you can't see them, but they can see you. Mr. Poston, did you have anything further you wanted to add?
Your Honor, the state's very concerned about this one, mostly the fact that fleeing the scene inherently screams flight risk. And plus, it would appear before the police were called by this defendant, she allegedly called her boyfriend in the jail. And that was, of course, recorded. And that appears to be how the police tracked this individual down. The state's very concerned, one, about flight, and two, a person that would flee after hitting somebody in the state's estimation is very much a risk to reoffend and a danger to the community.
Ms. Usanova.
Judge, I'm asking that you release Ms. Montano Granados to pretrial services. She's 27. She has no felony history. She's a lifelong resident of Tucson. I disagree that she's a flight risk. It is a serious offense. However, I don't see any risk to reoffend here, given her lack of felony history. It's entirely natural that someone would be scared. Please, I'm asking the court to take into account that she did turn herself in, so she did the right thing, and she appears to have made a full confession. So she is cooperating. There's no reason to believe she will not continue to cooperate. This case is likely to take some time to resolve. And given her support in the community and her complete lack of criminal history, I believe that release is appropriate.
Ms. Montaño Granados, I am going to release you today to pretrial services. You are going to need to stay in contact with that agency as directed. You're going to have to participate in any monitoring or treatment they direct. You are not going to be allowed to possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs, and you can't have any firearms while this case is going on. You are not allowed to have any contact with the victim's family members in this case. Don't return to the incident location. Do not go anywhere near where the victim's family may be living or working. Do you understand all of those conditions of release that I've imposed today?
Yes.
Your next court date is going to be September 17th at 1:30 in the afternoon. That is a preliminary hearing. That court date may or may not occur, but you are expected to show up at all future court dates. And if you fail to appear, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest. You're going to be on release, and you're going to need to stay in contact with your attorney to make sure that you do not miss any court dates. Do you understand the consequences if you don't show up for court?
Yes.
You're all done for today.
Melody, you want to stand up?